Hello, good afternoon. Hope everybody is well. Bit of a glitch there at the beginning, forgot to put it on, as it is. You know what I'm like. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing well. And I bet you all know what I'm going to say to you. The first person who can guess what I'm going to say to you can be the first person who gets a reading. Now, let's see how clever, how psychic you guys are. Good afternoon. As I said, let's say some hellos, but don't forget the first person who's going to know what I'm going to say. We get my first reading today. I am using the Oracle of the Unicorn cards and also the Angel Wisdom Tarot card as well. And I hope you like my little man, Mini Me, at the top there. Say hello, Mini Me, to everyone. Go on, give a little wave. There we go. Thanks very much. Thumbs up, that'll do. Absolutely, Ali, you got it right. Absolutely, share. Am I that predictable on this channel? Share, 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 share. Please. You know that we've had major issues with Facebook and they don't like our channel. So we don't know how long we're going to be up here for. So I've put a link on our homepage which you can actually sign up to our newsletter. So if they do shut us down, we can tell you what's going on, what we're doing, and that we're still broadcasting to YouTube. They have been saying that they partially are blocking our lives, and that's their words, not ours. And I will do a screen grab of that and show everybody what they're doing to us. So yeah, please share us. That's really important because then that tells everybody else that we're still here, because the notifications are not being done. And if you are following us, thank you very much. I've sent out an invite to lots of people recently over the last couple of days to like and follow our channel as well. So if you do receive it, please follow us, please help us. We're 100% free and we do all this for free. Right, so let's just crack on. Ali, wasn't it, if I remember rightly? So Ali Grace is going to go straight in. I'm not going to stay on long today. So I've got a busy day ahead, which is nice. So I thought, oh, I've got an hour free. So there you go. Ali was right by saying share. So let's give her a reading. I say these were done by Oracle of the Unicorns. Terry, they're not shutting us down as of yet. They've been not very pleasant towards us. They keep blocking our shows after we've gone live. They're not sending out notifications. They are not sending your comments to us. This is Facebook only, not YouTube. They are ignoring all our support questions. Even the marketing guy who pestered me about signing up ignores all the emails now. Yeah, so our figure numbers, what used to get between 2,000 to 6,000 viewers, are now down between 200 to 500 if we're lucky. So people are just not getting notifications when live. So yeah, they're other things as well. So we just get the feeling that they're trying to shut us down. And the only way to do that is put a copyright infringement saying it's against it. If you get so many strikes, then obviously they shut it down. So far, out the 15 broadcasts, they've blocked 13 or 14 of them. So yeah, and we're looking at it last night and we can't see where the issue is. We turned around and said there was no music in the show we did last night, and they still turned around and said it's partly muted because of copyright music. And you're thinking, where's the music? There wasn't any. So that just proved the point. So there. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling on, but hopefully it answers your question for you, Terry T. Yeah, it is a huge difference. So all these people we're trying to help and they just try and stop us. My feelings is because we won't monetize. Where other channels like James Higgins, in my view, is a fraud because he makes them money. They keep his channel open even though there's been lots of complaints. But there you go. Right, shall we crack on? Ali, this is for you. Oh, the cards are sticking to my fingers. And you've got intention. Be clear and decisive. Follow on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. So that is the card for you. So what do I feel? Just a very gentle reminder, I am not a tarot card reader, I'm not a psychic, not a medium or anything like that. I do this purely for a bit of fun. It's not there to take the mickey out of anyone. If you want a professional reading, then go along to our directory where you can find many, many wonderful mediums that are on there who will give you readings, professional readings. I do this purely just for a bit of fun. I forgot to say some hellos. I do that after Ali's reading because it'd be unfair to chat away and ignore while she's sitting there patiently waiting, thinking, Richard, shut up and get on with it. But you know what I'm like, I like a good old chat. Hi Maggie. So I do those hellos in a minute. So Ali, this is for you. What I feel with this card is that sometimes we need to focus on things in our life with a good intention, with a decisive thought on where we want to go and what we want to do. So obviously we all have situations in our lives that we need to understand and deal with. And I think when we sit down and we think where we want to go, we have this clarity. At this moment, we can just run. You're doing too much for everybody. You're running around for everyone. And you're doing things, you're thinking, oh, we're never going to have this break for me. Well, let's have this clarity within yourself first. Just sit down of where you want to go and where you want to do with yourself. Okay, there is an expression of something about moving mountains or something. If you put your thought to it, moving mountains. Oh, I can't remember the expression. I expect somebody to correct me, like Mary or something like to tell me. When we set goals in our lives, and it sways a little bit. So when you're growing old, you think, well, I'm going to be a, I don't know, a fireman or a fire person, let's say, for example. And as we grow older, it changes our perspective, but we still have that dream in our lives. But don't give up on your dreams, Ali. Keep going, but be positive where you want to go. Okay, what you want to do with your life and how you want to go. Send out these intentions. So if you're looking for, as people say, if you want to win the lottery, then send out an intention. I keep saying I want to win the lottery, and I keep winning lucky dips. So now I've changed it, saying I want to win £1 million. It's not going to happen, but my intention is good. Okay, because I want to spend that money on SBTV and help as many people as I possibly can. But so for you, Ali, my advice to you is send this intention out to universe if you believe in the universe and what it can possibly do, and then set your goals to where you want to go. And then start achieving these goals. Don't look back and thinking, if only this, if only that. Let's get rid of the ifs and let's start doing the positive. In other words, stop being a negative person and be positive, as in not negative as not being a negative. I don't mean it that way, but what I'm trying to say to you is not looking at things, oh, it won't work, it won't work. Turn this attitude around and say it will work. Send out the intentions, send out those thoughts, and you will get where you want to go. So I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom card, and that card is renewal. There you go. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction, clarity on your life, as I just said, purpose in your heart, you know what to do. Exactly what I've just said. I hope that helps in some way. Jan saying, believe that you already have one. Absolutely. I believe that my ambition was to try and help as many people as I can through SBTV, and I believe it's helped thousands of people, and it's hopefully still going to grow. There's lots of changes coming up this year. Don't forget to sign up to our new newsletter as well, because if Facebook does shut us down, obviously you will know. Right, so let's move on. Let's do some hello to Christine Davies. Hello to Joanne Lewis, to Stay Shaw, to Maggie, to B, Shirai. Hello, Jan Jeffrey. Charlene is here as well, so along with Mary Dixie is here. We've also got Ebony King. Hello to you, Bernie. Hiya, Bernie. How you doing? Oren is here as well, along with Pamela. Delia is also watching. Lynn is watching as well. And who else we got watching? Toya. Hello, Toya. Hope you're doing well. Mary. Hiya, Mary Greenlaw, sorry. Hope you're doing well. Karen's watching wherever you are. And we got Charlene Wallace as well, is also with us. Whitney's here, also watching the show. So thank you to all those who are there. Please, 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 please share, like, and follow. It really does help us. I go onto some lives and I see like 120 odd people, 200, 300 people being shared, and I'm thinking, we only ever get 12, 15, or whatever the case may be. No one likes us. That's what that is. Oh, for some bit of feedback there. My apologies. Right, crack on to the next one. Don't forget, if you are a VIP, let me know, because if you are VIP, you do get priorities on readings as well. 9 shares. Oh, we do all this for free for 9 shares. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I just don't know anymore. Hi, Mark. Just lost all my enthusiasm now. Gone. Just like that. Whew. Right, let's just check if there's any VIPs. Don't forget, if you're VIP, just let me know and I'll offer you one of my dodgy readings. And yes, if we can send some Alison, some healing to Alison as well. She's an admin on here. She does a lot of work for the channel and she's not too good. So if we can send out some healing for her as well. So I'm just waiting for people to tell me if they're VIPs. Right. Stay sure. She was on here on Wednesday. Let's pull her a card. She did a very good show. So she's a VIP. Melinda's from South Africa. Hello to you. Stay sure you're shared and a VIP. Let's see what the cards got for you, or have for you, I should say. And they say trust. Leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward, believe you will fly. Stace, I don't think I need to explain that at all to you. At all. I know we chat and I know what's going on a little bit in your life. And I think that answers everything to what you've been going through, and on your spiritual side I'm on about with that. I think you know already. I don't need to explain that to you, but have that courageous leap of faith and you won't go wrong. Okay, have it. I'm not going to read into it. I just not. I know everybody has to go, oh, what's it mean, what's it mean? I don't think you need to. Stace, I think that already answers some of your questions. Right, so I'm going to leave that with you. I know it's a bit cryptic for everybody else, but Stace knows what I'm talking about. And transformation. There you go, Stace. There you go. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination and releasing the old belief system. There you go, Stace. There you go. I'm not even going to read into it. You already know. You already know that. Those cards, what we were talking about, I think that answers your questions and your thoughts. So there you go. That was a quick one. No, there you go. There you go. Very funny. I like it when it's like that. Right, who else are VIPs? Just having a quick look. And you are welcome. Mary Dixie is a VIP as well. Let's pull a card for Mary. It's not all for VIPs today, but they do get priority on our channel through readings and whatever, but not through mediumship readings, obviously, because that's spirit. This is just a bit of fun. Sir Mary Dixie, this is for you. Dance. Move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. And I think what that's trying to say to you is that don't give up on things when there's no need to give up. Keep going, have fun, enjoy your life, because we just never know what's around the corner of our lives, including of life changes through health, through mental state, meeting friends, going on holiday. Life changes every single day. We never know what's going to happen tomorrow. We can guess or assume what's going to happen tomorrow, but we just don't know. So live your day to the fullest and have fun with it. I also want to say to you is that there's some kind of energy blockage, some type of manifestation that needs to be cleansed and that needs to be looked into. Also, I want to say sometimes we have to be patient. We can't speed things up. We have to take time in to move forward with certain things, certain desires, and certain movements and things. So I feel what this card is trying to say to you, Mary, is have fun, fulfill your dreams, what you want to do with your life. Enjoy your life. You've got an extensive amount of knowledge. Use this knowledge. But I also want to say to you, start changing things, start doing things differently to what this routine of yours is already. Okay, I know that's short and sweet for you. I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom card without dropping them on the floor. Make a choice, stop procrastinating or over analyzing, get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options and addictions. Okay, and I think that's the 7 of Cups for you. Okay, I hope that helps in some way. Don't forget, if you are interested in our SBTV magazine, then go along. That is 100% free. It's called My Spirit Life, and you can go online and you can actually have a quick look at it, and it's all free, and check out the articles and so forth there. Okay, have a quick look. It's on the screen now. Just put a link up for you if you're on Facebook, that is. So go along, register. Well, you don't have to register. You can still just read the articles. There's quite a few on there. It's slowly building. It's slowly growing. And take a look. It's 100% free. You can even submit your own articles as well, if you want to. It's all there to have a look. All right. Okay, let's crack on then. Who else? Hi to Shinlin. Lynn Taylor's on as well. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's have a quick look. Any more hello desires on as well. Maggie's here, Maggie Harper. Let's go to Maggie. Let's just type in your name so then I can see. There we go. That's for you. Let's go card for you then, Maggie. Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. That is your card, Maggie, for you. And we all have to have courage in our life. Some people have courage getting up in the morning because they struggle with so much pain and illness and whatever happens within their life, they have to struggle. We look at our lives and we just think, oh, I wish I had this or I wish I had that. But what we forget is what we do have, what we've gained already with our lives. We forget that. I forget that because if we don't think about what we have, we forget what we don't have. People keep saying, oh, I wish I won the money. I know I do it, and I do it in a flippant manner. And then we also look at if we're ill and so forth, but anything, oh, I've got this pain, or I got this, and I got that. But what we forget are those people who are less fortunate than we are. So their desire, so we might turn around and say, for example, oh, I'm fed up with this pain. And it could be someone in a wheelchair who can't walk. And might think, oh, well, I wish I could walk. So they're totally different outlook on life. It's totally different. Because are we selfish? I'm not saying we are, but sometimes we look within ourselves and we can be. Humans can be very selfish beings. And I feel what this card is trying to say to you, Maggie, is that sometimes you need this courage to speak up. You need this courage to be strong within yourself because you allow people to, I don't want to say the word walk over you, even though I just have, but you allow people to sort of take advantage of your goodwill nature. And it's about time you stood up and start to say to people, enough is enough. Okay, I am a very powerful person. I am a powerful being, and I can do what I want within my life. Don't worry about this fear of speaking up. Yes, we don't want to upset people or offend anyone in our lives because we just want a life that's simple. But then the other side of it is that sometimes we have to speak up. We have to have this courage where we can be who we are and remember who you are. Because if you can remember who you are and what you want for your life and how your desires are, you can move forward and stand up and have this courage to walk with your head up high and say to people, you will not speak to me like that. You will not take advantage of me, and I will live my life how I want to live it. If you don't like who I am, that is your problem, not mine. As an example, you have two people who are in an argument, and they bring you into the argument. And all you've got to turn around and say, don't bring me into it. This is not my problem. It is your problem, not mine. And walk off. It's that simple. Just walk off. Do not get involved. That way, they don't know what to do. They just think, oh, right. Children are the best example. If you've got two kids to scream, oh, that's my toy or whatever, well, you two sort it out and walk off. They don't know what to do. They think, oh, what do I do now then? Obviously, the older one's going to try and be empowerment because I'm older, and the younger one say, well, I should do because I'm the older, it's mine, or whatever. But they will come to a compromise. And what I'm trying to say to you at the end of all this is, Maggie, stand up. Okay, stand up now and turn around and say, my life. Okay? You got to have this courage to say to people, enough is enough. Okay? Don't get involved in other people's situations. Stay clear of these situations because you don't want to get involved. Okay? And have this purpose of dreaming. If you want to have a fantasy world or live in this fantasy world, then so be it. Don't allow other people to dictate how you want to do. Absolutely, Christine. I've just seen what you've read. It's not how they react, it's how we respond. Absolutely. If you ignore it, well, not ignore it, is you just say, it's not my problem, walk back. If someone says, I don't like you, well, that's something that you have to resolve, not me. Don't ask why. Why? It doesn't matter. Because if you ask why they don't like you, and they say, well, it's because I don't like the clothes you're wearing, does that mean you got to change your clothes to please them? No. It's their situation, it's their problem, not yours. Okay, and I feel reason why I'm saying this to you, Maggie, is there's a situation around you right now that needs to be resolved, and you shouldn't get involved. Keep out of it. Be supportive where you can be. Don't take sides. Just keep going as you are, as a beautiful soul that you are, and don't allow people to tell you or dictate to you. Okay. And the Angel Wisdom Tarot says, decisive, focused, driven, defensive events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional, sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. Exactly what I've just said. There you go. I hope that helps in some ways for you. Okay, Maggie? Sip of water. Hey, Sylvia. Zoe, hello. Welcome to all the newbies that are on SBTV. We hope you like your channel. We are live most nights, but not this weekend. So tonight, tomorrow and Monday, there are no shows on whatsoever. I'm actually having a weekend off, which is nice and needed. As I did mention a few weeks ago, this was happening, so you were pre-warned. There you go. Right, who else? Let's have a quick look. Who else is on here? Whitney is on here. I feel drawn to Whitney. Hi, Whitney. Let's just find you on our little... There she goes. May I have a reading? Yeah, of course you can. That goes there. If you are a newbie to our channel, hello. Please like, share and follow. There are shows on every night from 8 o'clock from... 11 o'clock, sorry, tell a lie. Monday morning we have the brunch. So we have lots and lots of shows, usually twice a day, all giving advice, free reading, could be talks, workshops, shows and stuff like that. There is a schedule. Just go to sptv.uk and you will find the all what is going on our channel there. Okay, there you go. Right, this is for Whitney. Oh, that one's... I'll pick that one then. Support. Ask for help. Get get more rest and nurture yourself. Okay, that's what that is there for you, Whitney. So what do I feel for this? Well, not a lot, to be honest with you. No, just it's like I've said to all the other readers, sometimes we help so many people in our lives. That could be from verbally listening, touching someone's shoulder, embracing them, as in giving them a hug, just to say, I'm here. And sometimes we give too much. And we need to sort of turn around and say, I need support now. It's my time. I personally feel that you're probably tired, mentally tired. You're completely worn out. You're burnt out. You're overwhelmed with so many things that's going on in your lives, from one thing to another thing. And I want to say to you is that if you don't ask for help, then how can you move forward? Okay? Because you start going into a routine within your lives, doing the same thing day in, day out. I bet you get out of bed, obviously you're going to go to the toilet, that's the first thing us humans do, and then you probably put the kettle on, you probably check your phone, and you're probably just thinking, here we go again. But change the routine every day. Put your phone on the opposite side of the room, on a dressing table or drawers or whatever, just put it on there so it's not in arm's reach. So that means you've got to get out of bed. And when you get out of bed, the brain starts kicking into gear. So what do you do? Put the kettle on? Don't put the kettle on. Have a glass of water first thing in the morning. Hydrate the body, what you've just lost over the evening. Then maybe just sit down, just relax. No mobile phone, no news on the radio, no nothing. Especially not the BBC News, absolutely no way. And just sit in that peace and quiet, even if it's for 10 minutes, closing your eyes, sitting on a table or whatever, and just focus. Just close your eyes, allow anything to come through. Don't think about anything. I know it's easy for me to say and it's hard to do, but if you can just blank your mind and see if Spirit might give you some kind of inspiration that day, or you might get a thought that pops through your mind. But if you change your pattern, your life will start changing throughout the day. When you keep yourself to a routine, the body would just say, here we go again. It's like when you drive to and from work, you do the same route. Statistically speaking, more accidents happen when you're doing the same routine, because your brain is not thinking, you're not being aware, you're just in autopilot mode. So when we do that and we just go along day in, day out, I've just seen what you said, always coffee first. Don't. Have a half a glass of water, filtered of course. Start changing your routine, and if you do that, things will start changing for you, because I do that every day. I know I say this to people, but honestly I do. Every day it is different. I have a different routine. I say routine, that's the wrong word, but I have a different way of doing things. So I get up, I never drink tea or coffee anyway, so always a glass of water every morning, that without fail, because I want to rehydrate the body, because I've slept, I've sweated, yuck. But we do, as humans, we sweat in bed, and you might feel your mouth is like a bit dry in the morning, think, oh, I need a coffee. No, it's because the body's looking for water, not coffee. That's the addiction. It's the water to cleanse the body, to replenish what you've lost throughout the evening. And then I might think, okay, what do I have for breakfast this morning? I eat fruit every single day. It could be pineapple, it could be apples, and I'll have something. I think, right, I'll have a pineapple right now, a bit of a slice of pineapple, or I might have an apple, just to relax. And then I go on and do my day. I think, well, I won't have a shower straight away. I'll leave it for a little bit, do all the things I want to do, and then I'll have a shower. If I'm not going out, quick wash, that's all I need to be done. I don't have to waste water, and so forth. But I'm changing my routine, so my body and my mind is more and more alert of what I'm doing. And the reason why I'm saying all this to you is because if you have this change within yourself, you wouldn't need to ask for support because you're giving your body for what it needs. When people start talking to you, in fact, I went out for lunch today with my neighbour and a couple of her friends, and I switched off. I honestly switched off. They were talking to me and I was smiling and nodding. And I just thought, I have no, and it's not being disrespectful, I have no interest what they have to say. I would listen to conversation, I wasn't being rude. And it came across as just being nosy, came across as being moaning. I thought, I don't want this. I'm not going to take on these people's problems. I'm not going to listen to what these people have to say. I'll be polite and smile and say, oh, yeah, okay. I don't offer them an alternative. I don't offer them my advice. I just smile and go, okay. So they don't know where to go or what to do because they're expecting a reaction. When you don't react to a situation, the other person doesn't know what to do. And I feel this is what you need to do right now, Whitney, is don't react to a situation. They will find their own support when needed because the support is around you. And if you start changing your mentality on things, this support will be there when you ask for it. That could be in a material life or that could be on the spiritual. It's your choice where you want to take the advice from. Okay? Go out, spend a day in a spa. That's my advice to you. And get someone who fancies you to pay for it. That's what I say. I want to go to the spa and you're paying for it. Fair enough, But I hope that helps in some ways if you can read between the lines of what I was talking about. So I'm going to give you an Angel Wisdom Tarot, the Empress. There you go. It's simple. Time to take action, give birth to your dreams, create projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. Okay? So once you've got your support and where you want to go with it, it's all going to work out for you. Okay? Good. Goody, goody, good. Sip of water, as they say. But over here we said a glass of water. You've got to pronounce your T's, It's one of my big bad. Harry Potter. Oh, it drives me insane. Harry Potter. And the Philosopher's Stone. Oh dear. There you go. Right, any more? Let's have a quick look how everybody's doing. Any more newbies? Oh, thank you very much, Christina, for blessing me. That's very kind of you. Not amazing. No, that's very sweet of you. What you're after. There you go. Oh, I love your advice, Richard. It's not advice, it's just what I feel. Hey, hello, Pamela. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you on here. Shraddha, I've just seen, hello, my new subscriber, my result coming in on 11th August of a CA Foundation exam. Will I pass the exam? Believe in yourself. A psychic or medium can't tell you if you're going to pass the exam. You can tell yourself you can pass the exam. Believe in yourself, and I believe in you. And if you believe you can do it, and all of us listening can send out those positive thoughts, you'll walk in that exam room and say, I got this. And what will be. You've tried your best. And that's all you can do, is do the best that you believe you can be. Remember, you're doing it for you, not for anybody else. You're not doing this exam for anybody else. You're not doing this exam for your family, your friends, or whatever. It's for you. It's what you want to do and what you want the outcome to be. And if you have that positive in your mind, I believe you can do anything. And I wish you all the very best. Right. Absolutely, Till. And SBTV Spa Day. Absolutely. That is a good idea. Now, we do have the spiritual weekend coming up in October for the spiritual weekend with Wimbledon Spiritualist Church. We are talking about possibly merging together next year for another one. And it's a shame it's not in a spa hotel, because I'd have been sitting there in my shorts watching the world go by. No one would dare come into the room with me sitting there. It is not a very pretty sight. Trust me. My mirror keeps telling me every day. I never listen to it. Did you know you have never, ever in your entire life have ever seen your face with your own eyes? And he sat there thinking, yes, I have. A look in the mirror. No, the mirror is a reflection. You have never physically seen your back or your own face. There you go. Something to think about. Light bulb moment, you know. New subscribers, what to expect next in my love life? Happiness. If you're in love with someone, you should feel happiness. There you go. Simple as that. And that's for everyone. Love's a very powerful thing. If you treat it right, you'll be treated as well in a way that you feel loved. Not a routine, loved. It's a difference. Right, okay. Let's have a quick look at who is on. Hi, Julian. Nice to see you. Bridget's here. Juliet is here. Let's go to Juliet. Let's see if she's here. Hi, Juliet. I hope you're doing well. There we go. Let's pop to you. All right, let's have a quick look. Don't forget, I'm not just doing VIPs. I will just pick randomly, but the VIPs do get priority on the channel. They're the ones who kindly donate to us to keep SBTV alive. We're 100% free, so we do rely on your kind donations to keep us going. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, the window's gone all funny. There we go. Juliet. You've got expansion. I had this card once and my belly grew. That's all the food. That's for us. Oh, that's the expansion. Keep the thoughts clean, you lot. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're really made of. And it's a beautiful card. I like that. I'll bring that a bit closer so you can see the colours there. It's a Pegasus flying high, and it's saying to what I want to say to you along with the card is saying, if you're planning a new venture, if you're planning to grow with your spirituality or start a new job or whatever, this is a really good time now to actually start working on that for you. You're very talented in a certain genre. Work with this talent and things will start shining for you. It will soar into a really good, successful, yes, like any business or any idea, we get bumps along the way. Look at all the issues we've had with SBTV. Since we've launched, we've had nothing but problems, but we keep on because we know it's going to help these people who come on here for guidance. And we don't do the stars, we don't do the subscription thing, because if you do that, that's fine. That's not a problem. If that's what makes you money, it's how you're doing your living, then that's fine. But there are people like James Higgins who would take advantage. You might have seen my video going back a few weeks ago. Please go and watch that. He is a fraud. Please be aware of this gentleman. Okay, and I say that loosely because I watched him for 40 minutes. And within that 40 minutes, that's how it came across. So that's just, I'm not here to put the man down or slander him or defamate his character. That's what I witnessed in that 40 minutes. So that is my witness statement. Okay. Just in case there's any legal trolls around, you know. So anyway, Juliet. So I want to say to you, if you have just seen it, yes, you're thinking about it, go for it. It is a really good time to move forward. I think it's a very positive outcome to that. And go for it. Okay, just do it. Because I want to say to you, you may feel a bit discomfort at first. Am I doing the right thing? Yes, you are. If you believe that it's right for you, and look at the Pegasus, it's flying high. It's saying, yes, I'm moving forward. I'm going above all the hustle and bustle. If you try to drive a car, sometimes in a busy road, whatever, you never get to A to B. But if you're flying above the clouds, like an airplane, you get there a lot quicker. So I feel what I want to say to you is have these dreams, have this reality, but live in the reality world and keep going. But you may have discomfort. You don't rush into things. Be patient. Read all the terms and conditions. And I'm sad. I read a lot of terms and conditions. It is very sad, but at least I know where I'm going with things. And I just think the world is your oyster. Believe in the magic. Okay, believe in that magic, Julia, and I think it will work. I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom card. You're a light worker. Good. We've got 7 of Cups again. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or over analysing. Get clarity on what you want to desire and move forward. Too many options, addictions. And there you go. So I think that's sort of answering it for you. There you go. Hope that helps. That was another quickie. Hi, Gabby. Hope you're well. Christina, I'm going to go to next, who is on YouTube. That one, click on the button there to put it across on the screen. There we go. Turn on to that. So what we're saying here, will I be treated fairly in my work situation? Will I get the job I desire? I don't know, I'm not a psychic, no idea. But what I can say to you, do you believe that you're right for this job? What is there's a word, there's a terminology they use, I can't remember what it is now. Oh God, it's gone out of my head. What do you bring? I'll put it around another way. I can't think of the wording. What can you bring to the table? What makes you stand out more than anybody else for this job in your work? Is there someone else who deserves that job more than you? Have they been there longer than you? Do they know more than you? Why do you deserve to have that job and not someone else? Sometimes when we look at our lives and thinking, well, I deserve a pay rise. Well, we all deserve a pay rise. Look at the situation right now. But then you've got to look at it thinking, do I deserve it? Have you worked hard for it? Have you been in, some people be in the right place at the right time. I remember when I worked in television, I happened to fall into that job at the right time and the right place. It wasn't meant to be, it just happened. And probably one of the best of my life doing all that. Hence, now doing this. So it's what you can do, what you can bring to the table. And will you be treated fairly? Well, yet again, you've got to look at it as though, if you want to be treated fairly, do you treat others just as equal? Or do you belittle people? I'm not saying you do this. I'm saying is that you've got to look at every aspect. Sometimes a silent person is the one that you need to look for, because they're observing and absorbing I just made up a word there. Everything that goes on. So when it's their time to shine, they speak forward and say, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? There's a film called Working Girl. Melanie Griffiths, I think it is. So it's an old 1980s film with Harrison Ford. Go and watch it. She is someone who sits quietly. She's a secretary or something. Doesn't say boo. She's quite abused at work by her boss. But she has this idea, and she runs with this idea, and she takes this courage to have this leap forward. It's a very good film when you read between the lines. Oh, I'm throwing them in everywhere, look. And so my advice to you, without pulling a card, is if you feel you're worth it, then tell your bosses why you deserve it. And be honest with them. That's the best way. Honesty. Receive is your card. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So that could be answering your questions. Okay? Because I'm always very considerate of my surroundings. I'm very warm and loving and bubbly. I love working in teams and I enjoy helping, and I'm good at working under pressure and problem solving. Yep, that sounds like a very typical answer when you go for a job interview. Remember, be unique. Be you. Okay, because people are warm to you because of you, not always what you can offer. It's how you deal with people, how you deal with situations, how you deal with problem solving. What can you give to your company you work for? But you've got to remember, you're not just working for them, they're also working for you, because it works both ways. What can they offer you as well? Do they deserve your knowledge? Do they deserve what you can give to them? Because sometimes jobs don't. When you go for an interview, you think, oh, I'm all excited, I want to do this. And then after so many years or so many months, you think, oh, this is not what I expected. It's because they take advantage. You have to work for both. Do you really want that job? What's going to make them convince you to work with them? Interviews are always one-sided until you twist it, until you turn it. They say, okay, I remember my job interview once, and I'm off subject here at the moment, but I hope this helps in some ways. One of my questions, when they said, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years, which is just a cop-out, that means the people who give interviews are not very experienced at giving interviews. That's how I see it. And so I turned it around. I said, well, where do I see this company going in 5 years? What can you give me to decide that I want to work with you? And they all sat there and just looked at me and thought, ah, crap, I didn't think about that. Why is it always got to be me and where I want to be in 5 years' time? Because if I was arrogant, I would have turned and said, well, I want your job because I wouldn't ask such a stupid question in 5 years' time. Why? Where do I see myself in 5 years' time? Slaving over an office desk working for you, getting working pittance. Is that what you want to hear? Or do you want the truth? But don't follow my advice. It's just me. That's just who I am. I did have a nightmare the other day. I was working in an office. I was sweating. I thought, no, not going to be doing that. No. I moved away from all that years ago. No, that can't be done with that. Yeah. I've always asked that question, what can you do for me? Absolutely. Hi, Shameen. Right, anyway, let's move on to this card, okay? And what I feel from this card is saying to you that when you receive things in life, we take a lot, don't we? And we don't give back. I'm not saying that this is what you do, but you've got to look at also is how by giving you should also take as well, because the yin and the yang is the positive and the negative. We have got to have a balance within ourselves, within this universe, if you believe in such things. You've got to have this sense of worthiness, and if you believe you have this sense of worthiness, and then your greater capacity of your knowledge is the most important thing that you can offer, is your knowledge and what you as a person can give. But also remember to receive goodness as well. Take the compliments. If someone comes up to you and says, I find you very attractive, or whatever the case may be, or I find out you've got lovely feet, or whatever, I don't know, I'm just making it up. Take the compliment. Too many people saying, oh, what they're after. Accept it. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Receive compliments. Receive goodness comes your way. Don't put barriers up for people. Okay? If you put barriers up, nobody would want to know you. You see that in relationships, or when you start new relationships. People put barriers up because they don't want to be hurt again. Well, I'm going to tell you something honestly. You are going to get hurt again. There's no ifs, there's no buts. It's going to happen because that is life. So when we expect something negative to happen and we receive this negativity, bounce back with a positive. If someone upsets you and say, well, I wish you a good day. And I hope tomorrow I don't upset you, but I'm still going to park in your parking space. I don't care. Walk off. So something stupid as that, I don't know. But finally, just rounding this off, because I am waffling here, is the card does clearly say that believe you are worthy of abundance. So whatever you decide to do in your job, I wish you all the very best. The card says that you are worthy, and a gift is coming soon. So that could be a pay rise, that could be a new job position, that could be a new job, could be a new romance or whatever, but something, happiness, some good things are coming your way. All right. Let's pull you a angel wisdom one. Working too hard or too many hours. The need for balance in life. Let others help you. How problems due to stress. Okay, I'm not here to talk about health issues, so I shouldn't have read that out. My apologies. So that's the Ten of Wands, I believe that is. But don't overdo things, because as the card does say, when you do things for others and you're working long hours, you're stressing, you're not looking after yourself. Okay, so don't do too much. If they pay you from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, start at 9 o'clock, finish at 5 o'clock. If they ask you to come in at weekend, they say, you pay me? No, someone's not really well, can you come in and cover them? And say, well, why don't you do it then? You're the boss. Are you paying me extra? No? Well, I'm not going to be here then. Read your terms and conditions. And there'll be one line in there that says, or any other duties that we ask of you to do. Put an asterisk by it and say, I do not agree. Sign the contract, hand it over. If they have not read what you put in, that's their issue, not yours. I did that with my last employee. There was about 4 things in the contract that I didn't agree to. And I put an asterisk to it, said I do not agree to this term, I do not agree to this term, and so forth. I signed the contract, I gave it to my manager, she signed it, went to HR, they signed it. They agreed to my terms. They probably didn't even read it, they probably just went to that page and just wrote on it, but they didn't bother reading. So right near the end of my career, when I resigned, I came up with an idea which I kept. And they said, oh, well, you work for us, that belongs to us. I said, read the terms. So it is on our terms. I said, read my contract. And they read it and went, oh, crap. Basically, they had nothing. So the idea that I had, they couldn't use because they knew I'd sue them. But that's another story. But anyway, I hope that helps in some way. Hi, Samantha. Hope you're doing well. Hi to Lily. Is it Leila or whatever? Hello, and you are welcome, Christina. I hope that kind of waffling helps in some way. Okay, right, people, how are we doing for time? How are we doing for shares? Don't forget, if you're VIP, let me know. Hi Jill, hope you're doing well. Bridget. Let's go to Bridget. Sorry, I'm not reading all the comments. It's a one-man band here. Right, Bridget's here as well. She says, can we see what card comes up regarding my creative project? Yeah, of course we can. It probably won't make any damn sense, but we can still pull a card for you. Samantha's doing good, she says. I'm doing very well, thank you very much, Samantha. Very, very well. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Oh, there you go. That's the lottery saying, you know, you've won millions. Would be nice, wouldn't it? And whenever you go, do you ever go to like when you get your lottery ticket, and they give you this, say, oh, good luck, because they'll thank you very much. And you think, well, what would you buy? What would be the first thing you would buy? And they go, oh, I'll probably buy a house or a car. Oh, how about you? I said, I'll probably buy a sandwich on the way back from the train. I don't know. They just look at me thinking, well, that's not what I meant. Well, you asked. You know what I mean? Simple. I wouldn't want to drive to London. Oh, no, thank you. Gosh. Anyway, hey, Grace. Bridget, this is for you, healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. Now, I don't know if you're a healer. Let me know if you are, Bridget. But if you are, then that's a positive card, because it basically is saying go for it, I reckon. So have fun with it. You know, enjoy it. So, yeah. Hey, Helen. So anyway, moving on from that. So when we talk about healing, as I mentioned earlier on, when all of us are healers, every single person is a healer. Everyone. Obviously, you get the professional people who do healings and the Reiki and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, they're healers as well. But every one of you is a healer. You listen, you advise, you give guidance, you heal people. You know, yesterday I was sitting down, went shopping, I sat on a local bench, got myself an ice cream, thought, yeah, this is the life, watching the world go by in a nice field sort of thing where I am. And this old lady sat next to me. I had no idea who she was. And she just looked at me and smiled. She goes, oh, that's nice. As in, i.e. my ice cream. And I thought, you're not having any. This is mine, love. Get your own. Sort of thing. But anyway. And we just had a conversation about absolutely nothing, really. And we got onto a certain subject, and she noticed that I had one of the biggest grins on my face, and she goes, "Oh, I won't go into it. Obviously, that's personal to me." And she goes, "Well, obviously, that must make you happy." I said, "It does make me happy, yeah." And so we started chatting away about other things. And at the end of it, she goes, "That was so nice just to talk to someone and let it all out." She talked about her family. She talked about her life. And I thought, I just sat here, listened to a woman for nearly 20 minutes, let it all out. And she walked off with a smile on her face. And I thought, all these times when I say to people on these lives that we listen to people, we talk to people, we're all natural healers. Now I wonder, as she walked home, looking at that smile, that she probably felt so good within herself just to let it all out. And I feel the reason why I'm telling you this is that sometimes we need to look at a choice. We need to decide what we want to do with our lives. Are we going to be the one that helps and supports, or are we going to be the one who just tells the stories? Yesterday I chose to listen. So was that a type of healing? I've just seen your comment there, Bridget, as well. Let me just read that very quickly. I'm doing an artistic project trying to choose a specific topic, perhaps health and healing. Well, there you go. If you feel that you're drawn to that specific subject or that even that genre, then go for it. When you look at pictures, you all do it. You look at certain pictures, photographs or whatever, and it brings this beautiful smile, this happiness to you. Isn't that type of healing? When you watch a film, I watched a snippet of a film on TikTok earlier on, and it was with Patrick Swayze in the film Ghost. And I can't remember, it was the scene right near the end where she can finally, obviously I'm guessing you've all seen the film, where she finally sees the character Sam. And all the spirit people were waiting. And you get the old lump in your throat thinking, wow, he came back to help her, to heal her as well, plus keep away from danger. So when we look at films, when we look at pictures, when we read poetry, Stay Shaw does lovely poetry as well, it gives this lump to our throat. Our hearts start beating, we start feeling a bit teary because we're thinking, this has affected me. And if you feel that the work that you do with your artistic project can give that feeling to someone, to make them feel better, then do it. That is your way of healing. That's your way of being there for someone. To saying to someone, I am here, this is the picture, or these are my drawings. I hope that it helps. People will buy them, people will look at them because they feel inspired. They feel a warmth inside. We live in a world of throwaway gadgets. We want computers, we want printers, we want tablets, we want mobile phones. And you're willing to go out and spend excuse me, hundreds of pounds on a phone, for example. That could probably give you a lot of grief. But what if you go and see a painting that's so beautiful, it means so much, and you see the price and it says £75 and thinking, oh, I'm not spending £75 on a picture. But you just spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds on a mobile phone. Where the picture is doing more, so it's giving you this emotion, and it can help heal. So if you feel that your artistic work is to do with healing, then I'd say, Bridget, do it. Absolutely, yeah. Entertainment, humour. If you're feeling low, don't put on a soppy film. Don't put on love songs. Put on a comedy. You know, have a good giggle. Have a good laugh. Okay, I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom one. And that says the Star, a really good card. Have faith, the future is bright, dreams come true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. There you go, Bridget. I think that's answering your questions and where you want to go, what you want to do. And look at the pictures. It's a beautiful picture, a lot of energy there. You've got lots of animals everywhere as well. You can see that the waterfall. I love anything to do with water, butterflies and stuff like that. So the world is your oyster, as the expression goes. Okay, and I wish you all the best in what you do. And if you do some inspired art, please, please, please go along to our magazine section, write an article on there, put it up, put some of your pictures up, and if you're selling them, let us know, and we can see what we can do for you. Okay. There you go. You are welcome, young lady. Absolutely welcome. Absolutely, Whitney. Yeah. Don't listen. Well, you don't have to. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Don't listen to sad songs anymore because they make me depressed and down. Try to only listen to upbeat, happy music. Yeah, absolutely. Music has a way of uplifting us and changing our moods in a situation. Yeah, that's one good bit of advice. Yeah, and whatever you do, do not listen to the news. Please don't. It's most of it's owned by Murdoch, and what he does is manipulate, trying to make you feel more depressed, make you feel unsafe. They, not saying him, but the media out there would twist stories. We know that the BBC lie. We know the BBC put footage out there which are years old, and then most of it is not real. A lot of people come forward of how they do it, so don't listen to the mainstream media. You just look at the case with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard recently. I know I'm diverting here a little bit. And what's happened there, the national media didn't like the idea that it was going to be televised or people can watch it online because they couldn't twist the story. Now, the jury, and if you're listening to the people who are coming out now saying how she's into, I'm not going to mention it on there, but other things that she's been doing. I'm not putting her down. I'm only telling you what I've read in the articles. I don't know if they're true or not. You just don't know what to believe because the only truth that people know are the two that are involved. So sometimes it's all hearsay. We can't take it on face value. You've got to believe what you feel. But yeah, that's my piece. Let's move away from that because I will go on and on and on. Hello, Pooja. Hope you're doing well. Melanie, hello. Nikifa, hello to you as well. Right. So who else is on in this happy world? Oh, how many shares we got? Let's have a quick look. I'm not staying on for too long. I'll be shooting off in a moment. Right, 16 shares, but only 5 on Facebook. There you go. Don't get many anymore. We've got more, 15 on YouTube. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hope everybody's doing well. That I just did a reading for someone on Facebook. Let's pop over to, I'll see Jill. Jill, remind me, and Natalie to remind me as well. Let's pop along to YouTube. Who haven't I? Here's a question. Who's been on my lives and I have never ever given them a reading? Ever. Lovely. Oh dear. Do. Right, while I'm waiting, might as well put some adverts on quick. Get that out of the way. There we go. Here's some adverts.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk. SPTV are proud to present an evening of mediumship with the wonderful Deb Clark. Join us for a private event on the 20th of August 2022 at the Roebuck Inn, Wickham. For more details visit events.spiritualpsychicstv.online.
Right, there we go. It does help when you turn the microphone on. Right, Danielle, let's go to you, young lady. Hope you're doing well. Let's pull a card for you. And that is abundance. Here's a funky one. Look at that. It says, enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming your way. Good. So, yeah. Hey, Diana. Hope you're doing well. And Kim as well. I will try and get around as quick as I can, but I will be shooting off very shortly. I've got things to do. I'm going to enjoy my weekend. Don't forget, there's no SBTV this whole weekend. I don't know if Wimbledon Spiritualist Church will be going live on their own page on Sunday for their divine service. I would check it out. Just go to WSC and on Facebook, and you'll find them if they're on live. I do know that the lovely Ashley is down in Portsmouth tonight. I will try and get to see him if I can. Hopefully I will. That reminds me, I've got to text Kate for some tickets. And so yeah, he's doing, if you are living near the Portsmouth area, the Kate shop in Cosham are doing a demonstration of mediumship with Ashley tonight. So there. If you are near, by all means, give him a quick call. Anyway, so to Danielle for this card here. For me, when I see this card, I just think there's lots of blessings. There's so much energy around you that it's good, positive vibes that are around you. You just got to believe in yourself, got to believe in your abilities, and believe that you can achieve whatever you want to do. Today's got a pattern. I think every time I do my show, there's always some kind of pattern with the readings. And I think today is about believing in yourself, believing that you can achieve whatever you want. And whatever direction you want to go with your life, it is there to follow you and give you this ability to fulfill your life with the abundance, hence the card, and just shine, just go forward, just have fun with what you want. I want to say something about the divine spirit. So if you believe in all that, then if you are thinking about doing any type of mediumship or readings or whatever, this is a good thing to go into, because I feel you're being guided in that way as well. I also want to say to you is that we all at this moment in time worry about paying bills, don't we? We all are all concerned. If you sort out your finances, you will find this little bit extra. I was talking to a colleague of mine the other day, and she was telling me how upset she is. She can't afford this, she can't afford that, and she's struggling. And I said, well, okay, have you looked down of what the outgoings? So she goes, no, why should I? I said, well, okay, let's have a look, see where we can save some money. And it came down to that she smokes 20 cigarettes a day. She drives her car out every single day to meet up with her friends and family for coffee. And she spends about £10 a day. So I'm looking at her and said, okay. She goes, then she has Prime, then she has Netflix, and then her kids has Disney Plus. And I was sitting there thinking, okay, you think of all this money that you're spending out, meeting your friends every day, £10-15 a day. You're spending more and more money on petrol going to these places. Have you thought about walking? Well, how many? Well, it's about a mile away. Really? I walk 2-3 miles a day. It's a mile. And there's nothing, I know some people have a disability or whatever, she hasn't. Okay, she's very well, she's very fit, as in health-wise. And so therefore, she has this ability. I said, well, have you thought about cutting down on cigarettes? Oh, no, I can't give that up. Well, why not? Well, I'm addicted. Well, then you probably should go and see a specialist about that then. Have you thought about saying to them, right, you don't want Disney Plus? Well, that's for the kids. Well, who watches Prime or Netflix? Oh, we watch it every now and then. Well, we'll give it up then. If it's costing you £8 a month, that's £8 you can save. If you don't go, say to your friends, look, we can't go out every day for tea or coffee or whatever. What if you only do it twice a week? That's going to save you more money. Then at the end of the month, you'll have this money left over, and then you can decide what to do with it and not have to worry about where the bills are. So the reason why I'm saying this to you, Danielle, is to probably look at your finances, look at where you can save and what you can survive on to enjoy your life. Yes, we always want these little perks, and it's great, we should, because you deserve it. But we also need to look at reality a bit more and understand what we're doing with our reality. And I feel with you at this moment in time for you, Janya, is that money, worrying about paying the bills and things, is where you need to sit down and look properly of the incomings and outgoings and what you need to look at, because there is abundance there for you to tap into. Okay. Remember, if you're going to start a job or if you're going to start a business, you can do it as a hobby, and legally you can earn up to £1,000 a year as a hobby, which is tax free. You can inform the HMRC, and you don't have to, it's not a legality. If you're on benefits, then you can still do this and they can't stop you. That is the law. Okay, so there could be an opportunity that way if you want to look into it, and that's for everybody else as well. Okay, I'm not making it up, you can check that out yourself. That's what you can do. All right, so there's abundance there for you as well to look into. I hope that helps in some way. I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom deck, and that's, oh, I've never had this card before. Look at that, look. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out, communicate clearly and concisely, remain objective. Okay, that is your card there. Okay, right, young people, I'm going to go off to the world and enjoy myself. The sun is shining, we've got blue skies, the birds are all quiet, which is unusual around here because that's all you ever hear, the damn things. So have a great day. Chris Lord says, can see anything for me? Why can't you see it yourself? You've got your own eyes. Boom, boom. Oh, that joke didn't work. I'm getting my coat. Anyway, I pull one card for everybody like I do on all the shows. Let's see what the card brings for everyone who's listening. Partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. And all I'm going to say to that is very simple, is the people that are around you, that are close, that are true friends, hold them close to you, because our true friends will need to say sorry. And if they need to say sorry, they will feel guilty, but they'll be back the following day. I remember once I had a huge argument with my sister. She invited me around for dinner, and we had the biggest argument you could ever think of. And I left her home, slammed the door, went home. I thought, oh, sod you, I can't be bothered with you. About half an hour later, the phone rang. I thought, oh, here we go, round two. She said, are you still coming round for dinner? Because it's all ready now. I went, yeah, give me 10 minutes. Got round there, and so nothing was said. We needed to say what we needed to say. We didn't hold any grudges. We thought, what's the point? The love for my sister is a lot stronger than having the hate for her or the annoyance at that time. It wasn't worth it. She meant more to me than the words what were said. So sometimes when we have people that are close to us, keep them close to you. If you have your enemies or people that are lying about you, spreading rumours, not telling the whole truths, these are not your friends. These are people who say they're your friends, but they're just in it for themselves. And sometimes you need to look between the lines and go, bye-bye. And with that in mind, I'm saying goodbye to everybody else. Take care. Have a fantastic weekend. We're back again on Monday at 11 o'clock with the brunch show. And have a great weekend. Have fun. And remember, change your routine. Trust me, it will work. Bye for now.